Brr, it's in the upper 30s here this morning.
Yep.
Poor Ruby, she's dirty. Hi, Dottie. Oh, good morning. I was just in the car a minute ago. The door's not going to open right now. Good morning, Ruby. It's 6:44. I swear I don't know where the last 10 minutes evaporated. Well, on tap today is normal Monday school day for Johnny. I have my yearly physical, but over in Durham at 8:30, so I've got a race from dropping him off at school to that doctor's appointment. Taekwondo this afternoon, and I don't know, whatever else comes up along the way, that's plenty already. It's 38 out there this morning, and a very appropriate song considering it's a Monday and I'm back in the car driving Ruby instead of Dawn. Good day, buddy.
You too, Mom. I love you.
I love you too. I'll see you this afternoon.
See you this afternoon too. Bye.
Bye. Sunrise is getting later and later. It's 7:31 and Ruby just came awake, thankfully, because I need some help this morning trying to figure out exactly where I'm headed and how to get there right now. Kind of pulled over doing some map research. My appointment's at 8:30. Ruby says I'm going to get there at 8:11, so should be plenty of time if there's no, you know, nothing major going on. But I do notice that she's routing me on I-40 this morning, and boy, if I could avoid that, I sure would like to. I am thrilled to be out here on I-40 rush hour traffic this morning. Just thrilled. I've missed this so much. Not. And just saying, I got the heat up and I've got the seat heater on and I'm cold. My shoulders, my face, the tops of my legs, I'm cold. Just a couple things before I race into the building. So I got myself warm by upping the fan speed. I had it on a 1 and I moved it up to a 5 and then I was burning up. So I put it back down to a 2. But anyway, the heat finally kicked on. You would have thought at 80, and it's nowhere near 80 in the car, it would have kicked on sooner, but I did get warm. And you remember in the winter, you want this blue, Symbolon blue, if you've got condensation building up on the windshield, which I did, and you probably want outside air, which I'm getting, and maybe the AC in the roughest of moments of condensation. But I had a little bit building on the bottom of the window, and when I turned on the cold defrost air, it seemed to fix it up no problem. Because it's wintertime and we'll be having that conversation again about the X getting steamy inside. I've never been to this Duke facility before, and it's even got a parking deck. It's so big. Ruby's over here in this nice corner spot, and I've got my typical short walk not to where I'm going. You gotta love a Tesla owner. So I've known this doctor for a long time, and my conversation starter for today was, so do you own a Tesla yet? He said he wondered to himself just how many more internal combustion engines he was ever gonna buy, and I said hopefully 0. His wife's van has rodent damage and has been at the shop for 3 weeks now, and hopefully they're going to be able to fix it for her, but you never know. Maybe I put the right bug in his ear about Tesla. I don't know. Yeah, I gotta ask them all now, right? It's just part of the routine. I'm going to go home the pretty back roads and see what I can see. It shouldn't really take much longer than going home on the freeway. And the site should be pretty down the stretch of the state. I really wonder if, since version 9 went in, if there are less roads that have clearly marked speed limits. This is right over here by South Point Mall, headed south towards 751. And like, how can it not know the speed limit here? I'm counting on you, Ruby, to keep me safe. I get used to looking down here and not paying attention to the ones on the side of the road. I need you to tell me what the speed limit is. Yeah, you can see that I am out here in the middle of nowhere, basically. The cloud maker is quite busy today. That's what Johnny and I affectionately call the cooling tower over here at Sharon Heron's nuclear power plant. Chainsaw. Well, that was an enjoyable drive through the countryside. Even if I did get behind a work van and a dump truck and there was more traffic than I wanted, it was still pretty and fun. And I got to test out Ruby a little bit. Hey, Gray. Tux came out of the garage where he was napping and is probably going to enjoy the heated up asphalt here. And I'm trying to get him to look at me for a picture and he's ignoring me. It's all right, buddy. Very smooth and easygoing ride into downtown Raleigh today. Don says when I get home he's going to wash Ruby. She's still got a lot of bugs on the front grill from the trip to the mountains this weekend and just general road grime. You know, we went through the rain and such. And it's warm enough at 62 out there now, so he should be able to get her washed no problem. I'll try to help with vacuuming and wiping down the door frames and, you know, the normal stuff I do. I should have time to help. Johnny over here in the shade of the visor things we got, still loving them, especially when we head you know, straight into the sun in the afternoon after we leave the school. So you had a good day today, buddy? You survived a Monday back?
Yes.
I bet you would rather have been back in the mountains with Kyle and Ellie having some fun in the Model 3, wouldn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, it was just such a great weekend. So Don is spraying some RainX on the wheels. First time trying this stuff.
Yeah. Alright. Supposed to let it set for like 3 to 5 minutes. The wheels were wet. I sprayed them lightly with water.
Right.
Off the stuff.
They didn't look that bad to begin with, because they're your wheels.
Well, yeah, they would say they were good and dirty. They weren't, you know, I've been wiping them down daily.
Yeah, Don likes the maintenance plan. A little bit a day instead of a whole lot at once.
That's right.
Don said this stuff is supposed to turn purple as it works, and sure enough, it's turning purple. So you ordered this brush off Amazon?
Yeah.
And it just fits any drill, and you're using it in your DeWalt?
It's got a hex shank, 1/4 inch hex shank. It's a little bit flexible. It's actually a bottle brush. It's not a car brush. You're supposed to use this to clean your iced tea glasses or something. But it has to be long enough that can get up in there. And this is plastic, so it won't hurt the rim. My drill turns too fast.
Yeah, I wondered if you could slow it down enough.
Yeah, this one, it's variable speed.
Reminds me of being at the dentist.
Right.
Don says this stuff doesn't smell good at all. Definitely do this outside.
All right. I'd say it did good. I would say that it did real good eating up the brake dust. But the Model X, you got this groove. You're gonna have to get your hand down in there. That brush, that bottle brush didn't get into that groove. But I imagine that that stuff was definitely loosened it up. So I would say that that stuff, you know, when your wheels are really dirty, it's probably a good thing to use. Okay, so that was RainX. First of all, I think it's great for really dirty wheels. So let's say you've not really cleaned your wheels in a year. Use that stuff. It'll probably save you time and get it cleaner than you're going to be able to get it with just normal cleaning products. If you're kind of like me, you basically wash the car every couple weeks. You kind of keep the wheels clean. I think it's a little too aggressive. I mean, it discolored the brake calipers, I mean the rotors. Not that that's a problem, but it just lets you show you there's some real oomph in that stuff. I went back over it with the scrub brush, and I was a little slow getting back, and it kind of dried on there, and it was kind of hard to get off. The pressure washer wouldn't take off the residue. I actually had to scrub some more with the scrub brush, and that came off just fine. So it did all come off. I'm just saying is that be careful. I think if you use simple green or just normal stuff with that cleaning brush, you probably come really close if you do it regularly. But again, like the Honda, you know, those wheels have never been cleaned. I'll definitely be using this on the Honda. I mean, I think the product's worthwhile, but for your normal week in, week out cleaning, I think it's a little too aggressive.
So me and Mom are in the van because Mr. Don is still washing Ruby. And this time, Mom complained about not having a backup camera.
Exactly. How was I supposed to see to back up and not hit Don and Ruby? So I was coming over here to Walmart and I went past the Model S and I started to wave from the van, and then I realized that they would be wondering why I was waving at them. And then the light was green. I had a left turn and it went to yellow and the S was like right there. I have no dash cam in this car right now, so I didn't get it. But I swear I just froze. It was like, I just couldn't move. Yeah, I guess you had to be there, but it was so funny. For those of you that drive a Tesla, have you ever been there? Have you been in your ICE vehicle and passed a Tesla and forgot you weren't in your Tesla? Has that ever happened to you? All right, it's just not fair. I don't have Ruby right now. Looks like it was
mails and boxes.
I was gonna say it's a big day for packages.
Yep, this is a shirt, isn't it?
I think so.
Is it a Tesla shirt?
No.
Let's see what the...
Is it a shirt Johnny will like?
That's you like you can get the bag open.
Okay, my vlogging camera battery's running out. Be fast with the unwrapping.
It's a Bulba pumpkin.
That's exactly the name of the shirt.
Bulba pumpkin.
Yes, exactly.
Grass ghost type. CP100.
Too bad you didn't have it to wear yesterday.